Hello and welcome to 1000 Word Interviews. My name is Mordecai and today I'm joined by my friend Danielle.
Hello, it's nice to be here.
Danielle, thank you so much for speaking with us today.
It's a pleasure.
And first of all, could you tell us a few things about yourself?
Yep, I'm a teacher and I work in a primary school at the moment, but I've worked with lots of different age groups. I used to work in high school. I really like my job, but it's not the most important thing for me. My favourite things are being in the garden, and we live in the Dandenong Ranges, so it's a really pretty place to live.
And who do you live with?
I live with my partner Jack, and our little son Emlyn, who's nearly 8 months old, and our dog Chook.
Okay. And apart from gardening, what are some of your other hobbies? What do you do for fun?
I like going for walks and being outside. And making things or, building things or I like sewing and I really like reading.
Okay. Fantastic. And we'll hear more about some things that you've made later on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to speak about a photo of yours that's important to you. So I guess first thing, could you describe what we can see in this photo?
Yeah. So the photo is taken outside. It's in a backyard. It's in our backyard. And kind of, going left to right, you can see a garden bed. And then as you keep going towards the right, you can see some stairs. And there's a woman sitting down on the stairs and she's wearing some boots, some black boots and some overalls and a blue and white shirt, and she's kind of moving, rocking backwards a bit, and she has a hand over her eyes, and she looks like she's laughing. She's got a smile, and then to the right of her, behind her, there's a dog, sitting down on the grass with its ears up. And then you keep looking towards the right, you see a plant in a blue pot, a watering can, and that watering can's being held by a man in a grey t-shirt and some jeans, and he's smiling and looking at the camera, and he's got glasses, and he also looks like he's laughing.
Yeah, great description. Could you just describe a little bit more about the colours and the clothes that the woman is wearing? How do you describe this sort of? Yeah,
it's like it's a stripy shirt.
Yeah.
It's blue. It's dark blue and white. It's quite bright. And there's also a pair of overalls that are like kind of tan coloured.
I thought they were orange, but
you could say orange. And then she's wearing blue socks and black boots.
Fantastic. Well, next question.
Yeah.
Where was this photo taken?
Yeah, so it's in the backyard at our house in the Dandenongs, which is like a kind of mountainous. I mean, for Australia, some hills.
Yeah,
the region. Yeah, I mean, it's not mountains in comparison to the rest of the world.
Okay.
There's no tips.
Okay.
Just like moderate hills. But in Australia, we don't have many mountains like that, so we call a hill a mountain pretty happily. But it's in our backyard, and because we're a little way away from the city, the backyards are quite big. We have a lot of space, and it's the person who's taken the photo is standing right next to the back door of the house, and it's looking out from the house towards the backyard.
Wow. And when was this photo taken?
It was taken about a bit over a year ago, maybe more, a year and a half ago. You can't really tell by looking at the photo, but in the photo I'm about 4 months. Sorry, I am the woman in the photo.
That's right.
And I'm about 4 months pregnant then.
Wow, okay.
So, with our son, who's now a baby. So, and also the garden in the photo is still, all the plants are quite small.
Yeah.
I'd only planted them maybe 7 or 8 months before the photo is taken, when they were tiny. So everything, to me, looking at this photo, I think about how new the garden looks.
Yeah, what a snapshot in time. So 4 months pregnant and the garden sort of recently planted.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And that's partly why this photo is special to me, because my friend took it. I asked her to take it because I thought I wanted to see this part of the garden change over time.
Yeah.
And the garden grow, and this little baby that was then, inside me would later be growing and playing in this area. And yeah, I thought that was special.
You'll probably be able to show it them on one day and say, you're in this photo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're a little jelly bean.
And I think you may have mentioned this already, but that's okay. Who can we see in the photo?
Yeah, so like I said, sorry, I'm on the steps. And the man with the watering can is Jack, my partner, and he's making a bit of a joke in this photo because just before the photo was taken, he watered me. He used the watering can to flick some water on me, so I thought that was funny. And then now the way he's holding the watering can is a bit phallic. It's like a penis joke that he's holding the watering can the way he is, and it's so silly, but it just makes me laugh.
You're going to get me cancelled from the internet.
Sorry, it's really silly. But okay. That's why I'm laughing in the photo.
Okay.
Yeah, and Jack too. And sorry, the dog in the background is our dog Chook.
Okay.
Who's about 5.
So we have Danielle on the left, the woman on the stairs. The black and white dog's called Chook.
Yeah.
And on the right, we have Jack.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So why did you choose this photo, Danielle? Why is it important to you?
Yeah, like I was saying, it to me is a little bit of a time capsule. And I wonder, how that area will change over time. So when I was younger, I grew up in this area.
Okay.
And at my parents' house, there was a set of stairs that my dad had built. And we spent a lot of time playing near those stairs. And when there were special family photos, like at Christmas or someone's birthday, we often sat on those stairs for the photos.
Okay.
Because I've got 4 sisters, so we're a big family.
No, it's a big family.
Yeah, so sitting on stairs is actually a really good way to get a photo because it squishes everyone in.
So do you have sorry to interrupt, do you have family photos from each year on the steps?
Not each year, but there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
There's actually, there's one upstairs I could show you, but that's not going to help right now. I suppose I just have a lot of memories in that part of the garden.
Wow, okay.
And as a kid, I spent a lot of time with my dad outside helping. Well, I don't know how much I was actually helping him, but just being around him and learning from him. For example, learning how to lay bricks as pavers. Yeah. Something I learned from my dad.
Wow.
And there's bricks. If you look quite closely, you can see there's bricks in the steps.
Yeah.
And so I was able to use those memories of being with my dad to kind of build those steps myself.
So you made these?
Yeah, and the retaining wall and stuff. But it's all a little bit hodgepodge because I don't actually know what I'm doing.
No, but
But I suppose that experience as a kid has given me enough confidence to be like, I can do it. Whether or not it's, going to be professional is something else. But I'm proud of them nonetheless.
No, it's super impressive. I couldn't make that. So just to make, so you made this retaining wall and the steps. So all of the bricks and wood that we can see in the photo.
Yeah.
You constructed.
Yeah, and Jack helped obviously, but I was definitely the the leader on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a special, just to make sure I've understood, it's a special area because it reminds you of another set of stairs at your family home.
Yeah.
That was a special place. And now you've used some of those memories with your dad to make your own special area instead of steps.
And I kind of hope that in the future that area will become special for the kids in my life. So, for our son, but I also have nieces and nephews and friends' kids, and I hope that they'll play around that area and that we'll have photos of them sitting on those steps.
Yeah.
So that, I suppose it's kind of like a cycle, that these memories that I have of my childhood, I get to see them kind of replicated in some way with that next generation.
Wow. I think you've actually answered this question really beautifully, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So what's something that you're looking forward to that has to do with this photo or the future in general?
I'm looking forward to seeing the garden grow.
Okay.
I mean, it already has, like if you were to look at a photo of the same location taken today, you would notice a difference already with the plants. But that will really, I hope, continue. And I really love gardens.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really excited about that. Obviously, I'm also excited to see how the kids grow.
Yep.
And seeing them there. But yeah, I think just being outside in that space, like I said at the start, I really just love being outside and being in the garden, and that feels like the most important thing in life to me. And so being able to be in that space and enjoy it is going to be really cool.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for talking about all of this, for sharing your story, talking about your photo. I've enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you. I have too. It's been nice.
Okay, that's good. I hope it hasn't been too stressful.
No, it's been good.
Okay. And thank you all for watching. As always, you can find a list of the questions and answers from our conversation below in the description. And if you'd like to practice your own English, either out loud or in writing, you can choose a photo of your own that has to do with either a garden or your home and answer those same questions. So thank you all for watching. See you next time. Thanks again, Danielle.
Thanks, Bloody.